Everybody, it's been 1 year since I bought the Easy RC, whatever it is. Actually, technically an FMS, sold under this name. It's been 1 year since I purchased this RC. So let me tell you what I like, dislike, and would I buy this RC again. Ah man, go get you a cup of the good stuff, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Fortunately, I was looking and they don't make this anymore. I went to the FMS website. You can still find parts there. You can still get the specs and everything there, but it's no longer available. It's not even available on Amazon under the EAZRC, whatever. So that's kind of unfortunate, but let's go over a few specs real quick. So we have a 45 amp ESC, what they call 370 size motor. The best specs I can look up, it says it's a 2845 can size, and I have no KV listing I can find whatsoever. And it does come with a, what is this, 1150 milliamp, I can't even read my own handwriting. I believe that says 1050 milliamp hour 2S, very weird shaped battery, but this can handle 3S. So I do have this battery, which I can no longer find as well. It's an 850 milliamp hour, supposedly, 35C 3S battery, which works really great in these small cars because it's thin, small, and it can get into a lot of spots I can't get any other kind of battery. This is where rubber bands come in handy. Also, our friend Tyson over at Garage Life RC makes these battery mats, which this is a little bit on the long side for this particular RC. I actually use these a lot. I just never really mention it too often because I get the batteries in and we go. But yeah, look at that. It takes up that space nicely that we need in there. And that should hold that battery with this crazy T connector. Everybody, I'll call it a Deans. Everybody, it's a T connect. It's not made by Deans. But man, guys, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So there we have it. That should work. A little 3S, like I said, it comes with this really weird 2S pack. So what's really nice is that we actually have a heat sink and a fan on the motor. No fan on the ESC. But look at this, something we don't see too often, an independent receiver on this RC. So that means, you know, you can swap out the your radio system if you want to and not have to buy an ESC. If you want to get an ESC, you can do that and you don't have to swap out all the parts. We have, I believe these feel like they're plastic. Yeah, they're plastic, but they are threaded and adjustable shocks. We do have a light bar here on the front. We do have adjustable toe out on the front end there, which looks like I should have probably addressed before we came out here. That looks a bit wonky. It does have body pins, which I'm not a fan of, and I really don't like when they run the direction of the body. They really need to go sideways, so that way when you flip over, they don't pull out. It is a common problem when they do that. So completely plastic chassis here. Phillips hardware, unfortunately, but you know, hey, we do have some beefy CVDs front and rear. It's really, really nice. It's nice when they do that. And, you know, like most small things like this, it is direct drive. So be careful on your jumps that you don't land on a bunch of power, especially if you're on 3S, or you could risk damaging stuff. Now, I've asked the question before, should I do these 1 year reviews even if the car's not available anymore? And everybody said yes, or not everybody, but a lot of people chimed in and said yes. So here we go. We're going to do this 1 year review, even though these small cars really aren't my cup of tea. But I do this because, you know, I'm trying to I really would like to grow the hobby. And sorry, you guys probably can't see because I'm having to look under my sunglasses and aim the camera up because I can't find the hole of getting old. So now this is pretty nice that the body does tuck in here to protect itself, and we got the on-off button right there as well. So this is a really weird looking transmitter, little plastic handle. It's actually a nice size, it fits good. So we have these like soft buttons to do all your adjustments. And I forget. Okay, yeah, so there's a little button here on the side. Turns the light on and off. Wow, that tow out's, wait, look. Sheesh. So I came up with a new concept. Ooh, for doing these smaller vehicles. They don't really do well off in the grass. And it's a problem with all these. They're so light that they don't really like to stick to the ground. And I think most people buying these small ones are probably going to do like this, do some parking lot bashing, which this one, the tires are really, really sticky. I'm not sure if this is really the best place for it. So let's check out the ramp. Oh yeah, some pretty decent air control there. I'm not sure if we can backflip it. Oh yeah! Hell, we did a, whatever you want to call that, ninja kind of backflippy kind of deal. Yeah, that was freaking awesome. Yeah, on 3S, man, it's got plenty of power to backflip. That's freaking awesome. I just, you know, it kind of sucks that they don't make it anymore. Good part is, you know, there's still parts available for a certain amount of time, at least. So at least FMS has done that. So as you can see, you know, when you're in this rough stuff, it gets really, really bouncy. It kind of gets hard to keep it planted. That's why for me, I really prefer like the larger 6S stuff if I'm gonna be out here running through rough stuff. Just the weight really helps keep it planted. And like I said, it's nothing against the RC. Every small RC I have does it. But you know what? You know, not everybody has the budget for like a 6S Creighton or a Sledge or something like that. And I understand that. That's why I buy these RCs. To show you, you know, you don't really have to spend a whole lot of money to have fun here in the hobby. I mean, look, we got to knock it over a few more times than I would something larger. But, you know, hey, man, we're kicking up some dirt. We're having fun. Got a smile on the face. And it's really a cool looking RC. I mean, you really don't see too much of this in these small scales either, these licensed bodies. And that is really something that FMS works on. I'm not sure why they tried to sell this under EAZ, but I mean, you might still be able to find some poking around on eBay or something. I don't know. Do a Google search if you really want to. But I just tried, you know, I couldn't find it on Amazon. It said no longer available. So then I went to the FMS site. Yeah, and it said the same thing, no longer available. It said parts were, but not the actual RC. Man, the thunder's been rumbling off in the distance here. My phone just went off, told me lightning detected in the area, and that usually means it's coming pretty quick. I gotta get this ramp put away and stuff like that. So let's hit the ramp a few more times with this little RC and check it out. Yeah, it's kind of like one problem with the small RCs. They're so light. If you really try to catch like a lot of air, they tend to do that little bounce when they land. So if we hit it nice and slow like that, it does okay. Ooh, I am not the best at hitting the ramp at speed. I'll say that right now. Oh yeah, there we go. Whoa. Man, my depth perception is jacked up because my right eye is weak. Golly. I don't need glasses for distance, but for reading, yeah, because my right eye just doesn't want to focus. I think it just really messes. Wow, you know, maybe one day I'll actually hit the ramp or the curb. I really do I love the way this RC looks. Yeah, backflip. So there we have it, man. Oh, let's get out of here before it rains. I will just say, you know, if this is where you have to run it, then by all means you can run it. You can have some fun. It's a bit bouncy, so it's not going to be like the best handling through here. It's probably going to flip over a bit, but can it do it? Absolutely. It can run through the grass, as we can see. It can do it just fine. It's not going to really bother it. It can handle the ramp. Ooh, it can hit a curb, still survive. So I would say, you know, if you could find one, I wouldn't hesitate to get it. It's well made, really overbuilt. I mean, especially look at the CVDs and everything like that. FMS makes some really good cars. So I like it. You know, I'm, like I said, not a fan of the small cars, but as far as like the power and durability and the stuff, the price that this thing was, I think it was like around 130 to 150. I can't remember anymore. But it was a pretty good buy. That's why I bought it to feature on the channel, because I want to show everybody you don't have to spend a lot of money to have fun in the hobby. And here you go. This is great. It's portable. You can take it anywhere you want, throw it in the backpack. If you're traveling overseas, you know, the lithium battery that's required for this thing is not going to be so much that you can't travel with it. So I like it. Pretty good RC, you know, maybe that's your preference, is smaller RCs, or, you know, you want to get the grandkids or something small to have fun with while they're over. So like I said, if you can find one, check it out. But after a year, it's done pretty good. I don't have a whole lot of packs through this one, to be honest, but it is pretty solid. But hope you enjoyed the 1 year review. I told you guys, even if they're, you know, I asked if they're not in production, should I still do it? A lot of people said yes. So here we go. Second look at the EAC FMS Chevy Colorado. Little 16 scale, whatever. Pretty good, man. It's hard to find a good brushless powered RC, man, especially at that price. All right, so hope you found this fun, entertaining, enjoyable. You'll subscribe and join us for more RC vehicle adventures. We got a whole lot of stuff coming. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you so much. There's some discount codes in the video description. Go check it out. A lot of great companies offering you, my viewers, some pretty cool discounts. If you're shopping on Amazon to buy your coffee, Save My Store as your homepage, so that way every time you go to Amazon, you go to the LW store. If you're interested in a lot of stuff that I use, there's also an RC section down there, so go check it out, please. And if you want to go to A-Main Tower, stuff like that, I have those links down there. It helps me buy these cars to run the channel. I'm retired from the military. That's all the money I have, so I put more into this channel than I ever make. So you guys that do that, man, thank you so much. Also, free of charge, like, shares, comments, and subscribing. Thank you so much, man. It means a lot. All right, everyone. Appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. See you next one.